Yes, I'm still alive. I know it's been ages since I did a vlog, but you know, stuff's gotta happen, as I say many times before. So, as you can see, it is very dark out. That is because it is 5 a.m. in the morning. So here's the kicker. I had to drive all the way to Lincoln today, which, for those of you who do not know, Lincoln is where Josh and I stayed in that hotel when we were doing our Covered Bridge series. It is way up north, but their produce manager is no longer there. So guess who's got to go up there and clean up the mess? Me. So I'll be traveling an hour and 15 minutes one way to go up there, set the department, drive all the way back another hour and 15 minutes to work, actually longer, an hour and 20 minutes to go and work in my home store in West Leb. Yeah. So anyways, there's a lot of cool things I need to tell you today. We're probably going to play Rocket League this afternoon. There's a huge Rocket League update on the way. But let's cut to the chase. I'll probably fire this back up when I get to Lincoln, or maybe when I get out of Lincoln. It is a beautiful area. Maybe I'll do some panorama and show you the mountains. See you there, guys. I'm not really sure if you guys can see it. I'm probably about halfway there. We have these huge wind turbines on the top of the mountain here. I always find these mesmerizing. And what's really staggering is the sheer size of them. They are absolutely massive. I want to say I'm probably a good mile away from them. Oh, they're over there now. But yeah, they're just really cool to see. And as I said, very mesmerizing for some reason. And as promised, there's Price Chopper right there in the background. So this is Lincoln, New Hampshire. And it is nestled right in the mountains. Now I tried to get a shot of the mountains coming in, but like an idiot, forgot to delete a lot of the files on this, so it said it was full. Hopefully I can get some shots as I head back out of the mountains. If they're decent enough, I'll try and grab some of those along the way. But right now I'm heading back to my other store in West Leb, an hour and a half away, to end out the day. Now don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing these favors for the company. You know, granted, 1 hour plus is a little long for a drive, but they are paying me mileage, and the time on the road is actually, you know, paid as a standard hour of work, which is great. But you know, they got to give me a little bit more notice. It's getting a little ridiculous. I literally got a call yesterday from my specialist saying, yeah, could you go up to Lincoln pretty please? Yeah, I guess. So it's always nice to have a little change of scenery now and then, but doing this every day, I don't think so. But I think before I head out, I'm going to get some gas. And yeah, when I end out the day, we'll probably get Josh on here. We'll talk about the new Rocket League update, which is incoming on September 28th. All right, so heading out of Lincoln now. The last time I was up here is when Josh was with me and we were doing our Covered Bridge filming, and we ate at the Common Man, which was a spectacular restaurant. But yeah, it's just funny. It's weird being up here for work when I've only been up here for vacation, and they have a lot of cool train stuff here as well. There's actually a lot to do up here. It's just very seasonal. It's one of those touristy areas, and a lot of the business is right in summer and or wintertime for skiing. But a nice little place, very charming. A little exhausted. I've essentially been all around New England today. You know, drove all the way up to Lincoln, which is an hour and a half, all the way back around through Vermont, back into New Hampshire, and all the way making a loop back home. I will say this though, it is probably the best possible business drive you could make Honestly, I was getting paid to take in that beautiful scenery, and I was taking you guys along with me. Always fun to do. I like making vlogs when I go to different stores and do things that are, out of the ordinary. But that being said, I'm ready to go home and relax, play some Rocket League. I know those two don't usually go hand in hand. I'll try to, though. We'll get Josh on stream, as I said earlier in the vlog this morning, and we'll go over all the major points of this major Rocket League update that's happening on the 28th, the autumn update. A lot of stuff I'm really excited for, and I'll go through those points one by one. So, yeah. I'll see you in 10 miles, or instantly for you. And as promised, we have Josh on the line here on the PlayStation. Josh, say hello to all our wonderful viewers. All 10 of you.
What's going on, everybody?
Alright, so we're going to discuss the massive autumn update. Now, actually, Josh, this update is far bigger than the 2-year anniversary update.
Well, you know more of the finer details than I do, for sure.
There are so many of them, I actually had to pull it up on the phone, so let's go over them really quickly. Don't want to drag this on too long. First and foremost, my favorite part of the update, the new map.
That's gonna be
the new map, Farmstead. And it's ironic because I was complaining to Josh the other day, I'm like, man, I wish we had like a fall version of like Beckwith Park. And, well, I think this is a little bit better because I'm all about those like hometown style maps, not the big leagues, but the home style, or the home feel maps.
definitely. I think, yeah, and like all of their update videos that I've watched, they're done really well, and I love that little small thing that you and I like, of course.
For sure.
But the work they just put into that's amazing, and then to look at that map, the lighting on that map's insane.
So that being said, really nice. Also getting
amazing though.
Josh does not know about these, so we have obviously the standard version of Starbase Arc and Wasteland.
Correct.
But we're also getting variants, and you know how I love variants. We're getting Champion Field Day. We're getting Manfield Snowy.
Ooh.
And DFH Stadium Day, which is something that they should have had from the very beginning, considering it was, I mean, it was an original map.
The more variants, the better. I mean, you start looking at all this stuff, 90 more customizable items for your cars, stuff like that. It just adds a nice freshness to the game. And
Sprinkle some more variety in there.
The wonderful thing is, it brings that player base back too.
And we're also getting a new crate called the Accelerator Crate. Mm-hmm. And of course we have some, new cool paint finishes and yada yada yada, exotic wheels, hamana hamana. But we also get a new battle car, which is called the Jaeger 619 RS. Probably one of the slickest. It's very Porsche looking, which Josh will love.
Don't tell me that.
It's very Porsche looking. It looks really nice. I want to say it's probably gonna have the same hitbox as the Masamune. It looks like it's that shape and size. Of course, we're getting the player banners, which I really don't care about. Season rewards, blah blah blah, which are garbage. Transparent goalpost, another thing they should have had from the very beginning. So now when you're sitting in the net, you can actually see where the ball is through the wall, which I can't tell you the amount of goals I gave up because of that.
Yeah, it's good and bad because
it's going to help us and them.
It's going to go to an all new level.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
it's already very difficult to score at this point in the game.
Ain't that the truth? Anyone that's played lately. And I want to end off. I want to end off on. This is something that's really cool. So now they're giving us something called decryptors, which you win during random events. They're having a new event system. We don't know what it's like yet. Like, do this in one game and you'll win this event type of thing, which is very cool. But it also gives us decryptors, which allows you to open a crate without a key.
How about that?
Which is great for people that don't want to spend a ton of money on the game. You can actually earn these decryptors, like I said, by completing these events. So I'm very pumped for this update.
That's a nice little drop in there. I like that.
It is. But this has gone on for way too long, combining this with, my gallivanting across New England yesterday is getting to be a long vlog. So that being said, let me just say one thing here, and I forgot to mention this. Please hit the stupid little bell next to the subscribe button for notifications, because YouTube had to make that separate from clicking subscribe. It's really irritating. So please, if you have not yet, go under, click that dumb little bell. So that way you'll get all the information whenever something new comes up. But that being said, I'm gonna end it out. I'm Jerry. Josh, anything less?
Adios. Nothing.
All right. Thank you guys, and God, YouTube is so stupid.